Hey guys, it's me, MediaJack24 here. Today, I'm going to be doing my yearly traditional 4th of July video, which I would be playing playing a video of the American flag waving in the background while I'm talking, since I am an American and Canadian citizen, that I feel it's necessary to keep on showing my patriotism, forgot the word for a sec for my country. So yeah, so effectively, as I've become more patriotic for Canada recently, more and more as I've learned more about my Canadian roots and stuff, so that I become more traditionally both into a Canadian and American society, which I have not yet personally have been to Canada, but I've heard and seen that it's beautiful. And quite honestly, I wish to live there soon enough, which I might do in a couple of but it depends on stuff. Anyways, so I have to re-record this video whenever one of my roommates decides to interrupt or to be loud in the hallways for no reason. Because apparently these rooms that I'm currently at currently don't have the best soundproofing for them. And the walls are very thin, so I can't exactly get good video recording piece without anything. And yeah, so most part, besides the point that last year, in 2020, I decided to do a different video for the 4th of July, and a different video for the Canadian Independence Day, which, quite honestly, was just through negotiations and stuff. So that way Canada would become a Commonwealth, I believe. Yeah, it's like I'm still trying to dig into Canada's history a bit, as I know more about American history and I was recently more alerted to my Canadian roots, which, quite honestly, I love. It's like Canada is a great nation. It's practically America's younger sibling of a nation, but easily it's also the least. It's also sadly underpopulated. Seriously, like one of the states, California, outweighs Canada in population, even though Canada is the second largest nation in the world, right behind Russia in landmass. So yeah, so pretty much on the 4th of July, Americans celebrate independence throughout the states, not system, sorry about that, and practically throughout it. Someone's trying to clean. If you excuse me for a sec. No, you know what? No, I won't bother them. So practically ignore the vacuum in the background. Unfortunately for me, I can't ignore it. So anyway, so on July 2nd, 1776, practically the American Constitution unanimously it wasn't a unanimously agreement to it, but it was mostly unanimous, agreed to have independence, which is what caused for John Adams to say that, sorry about the vacuum in the background. Anyway, so practically caused John Adams to say that July 2nd would become the most memorable day in American history, even though it wasn't until 2 days later, on July 4th, that the independence actually took effect. And yeah, that led to the great birth of the nation of America during the War of Independence, which we greatly won against Great Britain. Mostly from the beginning, we managed to secure great wins against the British, which I'm forgetting what the forts names are exactly now. It's been a while since I've seen stuff on the American Revolutionary War for a while, so yeah, the names are not going to be popping into my head as easily. But I do know that that for a while that America was doing quite well against Great Britain, which at the time of of the American Revolutionary War was that practically it was known to be, if not probably the best military in the world after clearly defeating France in the 7 Years' War, which left all of the French territories in North America to Britain. Unfortunately for Britain, that they got broke because of it, and so they started to taxing the 13 colonies, which become the original 13 states. And on the flag, only if I can get to pause it, here you can see 13 stripes. Now, each one of these stripes on the flag represents the original 13 colonies. And all of the stars represent the states that America has. Now, just to clarify two confusing points is that even though there's 50 stars, there's only 48 states that are continental part of the U.S. Continental, meaning that they're all together, and only 2 states that are separate outside. 2 states that are mainly outside of the U.S. Well, one state that's still a part of the North American continent is Alaska. And the other state, a little bit further south than Alaska, but still in the American reach of sailing is Hawaii. By sailing, I mean literally going around like a few days boats, like a long flight and stuff. But practically those are the things. Anyway, so as America celebrates the 4th of July with fireworks, I do watch all of the fireworks that do go off, and I'm proud to be an American. Even though my country at the current moment isn't exactly in the best mindset with the political ideas going around, political beliefs, and all the aggressive behaviors, and all the news systems are sort of reliable nowadays, are now more reliable, but with a heavy bias agreement, which kind of sucks for us, but hey, it's America. Not everything's going to go the way you want it to. But yes, speaking of which, America has proven to become a powerful nation within literally less than 100 years of its ideological birth. And yeah, and throughout it, we Americans have gotten great leaders that helped expand and control and give better laws throughout the nation. We helped improve the nation. We helped save the nation. And yeah, we might also have helped destroy it. That's on a few parts. We might have done a few massacres to the Native Americans, but hey, America was in a different time back then. We still aren't the same now for now. Well, we still aren't the same now, but it depends on the state that you're in, though. Yeah, as voting rights and stuff was a tricky subject to say and to do in this country. Agree without being correctly either yelled at, or get stuck in a long political argument on beliefs and stuff. But yeah, anyways, so that's the American, and that's my 4th of July special for this. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. I should have said that while I was actually exiting the video, but hey, whoops, here we go, and goodbye.